We know that so many people have lost their paychecks or seen their income drop dramatically. Tonight, one of Arizona's top economists warns fast action is needed now to keep the state's economy from sinking deeper into the red. He wants Congress and the state to quickly get cash into the hands of workers who have lost their jobs because of the coronavirus. For more on this, let's go to our political editor, Dennis Welch. Dennis?
Yeah, and right now we are seeing unemployment claims just skyrocketing here in the state. Now, on average, the state saw about 3,500 unemployment claims a week. Well, last week that jumped up to nearly 30,000 claims, and that trend is continuing. I just got off the phone with some state officials who told me there were 14,000 claims for unemployment just yesterday. Now, the question is, we know Congress is eventually going to get this stimulus package passed at some point, but the question now is, can we limit the economic damage?
Signs of the times: restaurants, bars, other storefronts closed down because of the coronavirus, leading to unprecedented numbers of Arizona workers filing for unemployment.
It's going to get messy as hell.
Economist Elliot Pollack estimates that 1/3 of Arizona's economy is shut down right now. To keep the bottom from falling out, he says workers need cash now, but elected leaders are dropping the ball. Congress, he says, is wasting too much time, while state lawmakers kept unemployment capped at just $240 a week.
We can't remain viable on $240 a week for 30% of the employees in the state.
Governor Ducey did not say if he'd raise unemployment payments as part of his economic protection plan, which is yet to be released. He did issue another executive order delaying evictions, but even that, Pollack says, is just kicking the can down the road.
Even if they can't be foreclosed on, who ultimately pays that? The guy who didn't pay, or the building owner who has to pay a mortgage, or the financial institution? I don't have the answer to that.
Now, as far as the latest on what is happening in Congress, very fluid situation right now. The latest reporting that I'm seeing coming out of Washington right now is that this negotiation may spill over into tomorrow, so there may not be a deal here tonight. We'll send it back into you.
We're watching this closely, and hopefully we'll get more answers if Martha McSally, our senator, can join us later in this newscast. But Dennis, those numbers that you gave, more than 8 times the number of people filing for unemployment now, is the state prepared to handle this?
Well, I did speak to somebody today from the state, and they were saying that they were trying to staff up from this. Obviously, that is just a heavy workload at this point when you're getting those kinds of numbers of people that are filing for that unemployment benefit. And conversely, we've also received some emails from people saying they're trying to call up, they're trying to get through and apply for their unemployment benefits. We know last night their website failed. On the phone lines, they're getting busy signals, so people are just having trouble right now filling out the paperwork to qualify for that $240 a week right now.
Yeah, you understand why they're so overwhelmed. Dennis, when it comes to evictions, some people might be thinking this is just if they can't make the payments on their mortgages. Do we know any more about who cannot be evicted? We don't want to see people losing their homes right now.
No, and the way I read this first is that, this is people who are renting right now who were directly affected by this coronavirus, at least the economic impacts of that, told that their jobs were going to be going away at least temporarily right now. And I'm also in that executive order, this is going to remain in effect for about 120 days. Where the question is right now, are they going to have to extend this? As it looks like from some of the talk we're seeing now, that this is something that is going to be with us for quite some time.
All right, and we are following all the developments and, of course, keeping our eye on Washington to see what's going to happen if people are going to be getting checks directly from the government to help them through this difficult time. Dennis Welch, thank you.